Ready. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Ready. Ah, coffee is so hot. Coffee is so hot. Hello. How are we doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. It's Friday. It is, Sam. It is, yeah. You guys are amazing. It's great. I know. It's exciting. It's so exciting. All right, today, guys. This is the first time in this season, the first time in Decked Out 3 that we're going to be building some of Decked Out on stream. I know. Insane. But we got a big project here today. I've spent the last, 4 days basically gray boxing and planning and everything with the village, and I'm super excited. So one of the iconic pieces of the village of Greywick is going to be a river, a two-pronged river that meets and merges and kind of runs right through the middle of town. And today we're going to be building that river. We'll see. Now I've already got it outlined a little bit. We've already got it outlined a little bit. So this is one side of the river that's going to slope down and exit out over here to the swamp. And this is the other side of the river right here that's going to go down here. So we're going to be building all this out today with the bottom. It's more of a canal than a river, because it's going to have for the most of the section, it's going to have like a retaining wall, like a stone kind of retaining wall, because, you know, Greywick's a fancy, it's an upscale, it was an upscale little village here. So they've got a little infrastructure here. What NHL team do I root for? What's up, Rocky Man? I root for the Utah Mammoth. Can Ravagers walk over it? Yes, absolutely they can. We're going to talk about all that today, all the decisions, how it's going to interact with Ravagers, how it's going to interact with players, that sort of thing. And this was actually a big decision point of things. Well, we got a lot to talk about. But I got a lot of resources to start gathering. Usually I would do this, but I've been working right up until the start of the stream. Any more thoughts on Ravagers going into buildings? I think Silverfish. No, I'm not going to do Silverfish. I'm not going to put a silver. I would need 50 Silverfish generators. Appreciate it though, Big Bob. But no, I don't have any more thoughts on that right now. I was a Coyotes fan before Hockey Man. Yeah, I'm a huge hockey fan. Thank you for being here. Love your name. Yeah, if you guys didn't see the Foundry stream with Zed yesterday, it was great. I mean, it was a sponsored stream, but that was a game I wanted to play anyways. Love that game. I could easily get lost in that game again, but I'm not gonna allow myself to, because we got things to do here. So let's grab some biddies here and start figuring out what we're gonna need. A lot of deep slate, a lot of dark colors. By the way, Daniel, thank you so much for 49 gift subs pre-stream. The legend continues, Daniel. Thank you so much. Your generosity is just unbounded. Thank you, Daniel. 49, why not 50? It's 4 a.m. I'm sorry, Frame Deer. I didn't check with your schedule first. Yeah, can we not talk about the Leafs' first pick, by the way? I hope they give it. I hope they let Austin go. Landrick, TC11 hype. Yeah, starts tomorrow. Can't wait. Hermitcraft, or not Hermitcraft. Titancraft Season 11 starting tomorrow. Brand new world, guys, up on the Patreon server. Molly Grace, thank you. Amethyst, thank you. By the way, if Ricker's here, thank you, yes, so much for yesterday. It was, I didn't want to chat too much as a sponsor stream, but that was insanely generous what you did, Ricker. If you're here, thank you so much. Okay. As a Canucks fan, pain. I get it, Tilted Cause. As a Coyotes fan, I understand. Briefly, let's talk about the NHL draft, because I know 99% of you are obsessed with it. Coyotes go 18 years, never really make the playoffs. Nothing happens, right? Just garbage. They make the playoffs 1 year, they do okay. Never get first round pick never even have their vote increased, their draw increased. Toronto Maple Leafs have made the playoffs pretty much every year, with the exception of 2 years. And the 2 years they don't make the playoffs, they get the #1 draft pick. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, the biggest market in the NHL is Toronto, and it's funny how things kind of go their way when there's the slightest bit of kickback. Stop crying. I'm crying. Yeah. And then, yeah, I know Chayka goes to them like, oh, what a fools. I can't believe they hired Chayka. The guy's a bum. All right. Anyways, that's it. We're done. I'm not talking about hockey. You're talking about hockey. All right. Enough already. All right. We're going to need lots and lots. Not that many lots. Well, maybe that many lots. All right. I need a variety of. Wah. You must all be from Toronto. We got it. We got an MB raid. Hello. Welcome. We're not talking about hockey here. Why would we do that? Welcome. Those of you coming over, we're going to be building Indecked Out today. We're going to be building a river that runs through the village. I'm very, very excited. But first things first, I need a lot of stuff. Let's see. We're gonna need more than that. I don't think there's any I should just do this in the crafting mesh so I can repeat it. I don't think there's any loss. Okay, we'll throw those in there. Now we need, I need some cracked ones of these two, so let's get those cracking. Which one do I do? This one, I think? Yeah, get those cracking. Impulse is jealous of my hockey skills. Impulse will be there. Impulse is better than I was when I started. Daniel, thank you. Hey, as someone who grew up as a Leafs fan, I hear it. Maple Leafs don't need it. I mean, they were terrible this year, right? But that doesn't mean they automatically get the #1 draft pick. That just kills me, yeah. Anyway. My mom has a stick signed by the whole team last time they won. Wait. Last time they won the cup? Is that so that stick is like 187 years old, Daniel? Oh, that's awesome. What's up, Northern Philly? How you doing? Sam, you're going to play some repo. Hey, have you checked out that new, what's it called? Wrecked something? Hang on. There's like another repo kind of clone out there. It's called Wreck Runners. It's not out yet, but it's, if you like repo, you might want to go check out Wreck Runners. That's all I'm saying. You'd rather play hockey than watch it? I like both. Did Jimmy ever get his rancher socks? He did, yes. I did not record it, but he was very appreciative. It was awesome. All right. Let's see. We got that. All right, we need a lot of tiled stuff. Would you consider giving windrows a try? Yeah, probably. I might play that one off camera, though. Syrinx. What else do I need? I need some cracked and some cracked. Wait, you can't crack regular stuff, right? You can only crack the bricks, I think. There's no such thing as cracked blackstone, is there? Right. I'm trying to get all the variants here. Watching Evil plays Windrose. Yeah, that's the piratey one, right? Yeah, it looks good. Gilded? Yeah, that's not happening. All right, let's do some of this. Let's do definitely some of that. We're gonna need some chiseled ones. Oh, hey, look, cracked. I've already got tons of cracked. Stop cracking. Get those. That. I need some slabby jabbies. Right? How do you make the chiseled stuff? Is it these? Yeah, I knew that. Of course I knew that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. All right, 40 of those. Nope, probably not enough. Let's do that. Doinkers. I should just do this directly in here, right? And I don't need to do the multi-step thing. I can just go boink, boink. That's much better. Yes. Okay. Is that enough blacksmith? What am I missing for blacksmith? Blacksmith. Blackstone. We got cracked tile. We got cracked bricks, regular chiseled. A little bit of polished in there. We got a whole bunch of slabs. I think we're good. Yeah, we want basalt. I want polished basalt. I want these guys. So give me that. Give me that. Can I do this in the thing? That's not gonna be enough. We need more shulkers. Yeah, Evil, are you liking Windrose? I mean, it looks like, I've heard it's like, you know, Valheim but pirates, which I don't hate. Regular basalt. It's awesome. Wow, okay. All right, that's a claim. It's better than Valheim. You shut your mouth. Would I love it? All right. All right. Have you thought about using zombies in houses so they don't become too safe? Maybe, but I'd have to keep the zombies in there, which is difficult to do. As soon as I can let players out. Plus, that's a lot more entities. I'm really getting concerned about the entity count decked out. We're gonna have like 500 entities. It's gonna be too many. Yeah. All right, we need a lot more deep slatey bits here. Let's grab some cobbled. Well, let's just do this. Why not have that? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of the houses that you can't go in for sure. For sure. All right, we'll do some tiled. We'll do, I want tiled walls. What else? I need these. I got a little screenshot of what I'm gonna be doing. Hang on. Oh, how's my crack situation? How's my crack doing? Excellent, excellent. Put the zombie spawns in the house. Oh, I mean, that's a lot of work to have a distributor for every house. Yeah. Whenever there's a suggestion, you have to think of the work required to make that happen. So yeah. My cracks are great. Yeah. Crack stuff. Yeah. Do I have a lot? Deep slate, regular deep slate bricks are the ones I'm gonna need the most of. Let's just grab some more of those. Now that you can use regular deep slate, I am so happy. We'll do some of those. Okay, so now more for the floor. I need some soul sand. Look at this. We're obviously getting way too many materials here, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't want to have to keep coming back. Any more roadside research with Brody? No. He did ask me if I wanted to play Rocket League tonight, though, and that may happen. We'll see. I gotta talk to him. There may be an impromptu Rocket League stream this evening. We'll see. For those of you into that sort of thing, which is, you know, a quarter of you. I got a lot of blackstone slabs, right? Blackstone slab. Let's get a few more of those because we're gonna bloop and found yourself fun. Yeah, I mean, I was 100% addicted. Like, and Zed and I were just clicking. We played the game the same way, and it was like there's probably very few people I would want to play a factory game with. Zed's one of them for sure. Yeah. All right. Notes. Oh, mud. We need lots of muds. By the way, the other day, Jevin was streaming and he was tearing up his, how's the sitting system holding up? You mean my butt? It's great. You were so in sync. It was amazing. I know, Dead Knight. It was crazy how, like, we both just came up with a plan and knew it and go. It was pretty awesome. We got lots of mud now because Jevin covered his entire Pirate Bay in mud and then decided he didn't want that anymore. So he tore it all up and he wasn't collecting it. So he's streaming and I just ran over there. I'm like, I just gobbled up like another 10 shulkers. That was the sound I made too. I got like another 10 shulkers of mud, and I was just like, hello, thank you. Very, very happy. And he just didn't care. I was like, this is amazing. All right, we need magma biddies. Do I have a lot of magma? We might be going on a magma hunt. 59 might have to do. Thank you, previous Tango, for getting all that magma. That's cool. I want some campfires for smoky bits. It's fun to realize the Tango noise. No, the noises never stop, yeah. Sometimes past Tango's not a bad guy, yeah. What was I doing? My brain just stopped. Oh, campfires. Doinkers. I would like more of the campfires. What is that? Coal? I never know how this works. How does this work? Yeah. And then logs, right? But you can't use bamboo if I remember correctly. Right? Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Done. All right, put those back in. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, we got campfires, soul sand, magma, mud, blackstone. We're gonna want some bone meal. Deep slate bricks, deep slate tile bricks, tons of deep slate bricks. Did I get a bunch of, I got a bunch of tile bricks, blackstone, polished blackstone, chiseled, cracked on both. There's only two forms of cracked, right? There's cracked blackstone bricks and cracked deep slate bricks. And then we got the deep slate walls. I got that. I think we're good. I think we're good, yeah. Pale moss? No. You've been prototyping something as a tech. One player's cross a threshold that includes mobs entirely, hoping that'll work for what you need. I'm interested, Keon. I trust you. I know you do a lot of cool stuff. So if you got something, throw it over the fence. I'll take a look at it. Not today, but... Hey, Sphinx, how you doing? 75 months, Slinks. Once you hit 75 months, I start to butcher your name, Sphinx. You know, that's a perk. So congrats. Muddy roots? No. No. All right. Here's the plan. I'm gonna need some more scaffolding. Boinkers. All right. So for those who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, this is two rivers that are running through town and merge there. This is gonna be like a deep section here. There's gonna be something cool right there, hopefully. But I've got like districts in the village all outlined, and this whole area inside here is like the market district. It's kind of like the center of town. It's the fancy section. We'll give a little tour. Hold on. We'll give a little tour. Where's my, I should get on my gas. Here we go. We're not going to use it. Let's fly around, guys. That seems more, efficient. It's the most useless thing. All right, market district here. Over here, leading up toward the, oh, this will work right here. Leading up somewhere over here is where the edge of town before it turns into the cemetery. This is going to be like the rich section where all the big houses are and stuff like that, because that's going to be where the mansion is over there. In that corner over here is what I'm tentatively calling like the municipal district, like barracks and libraries and kind of like some city infrastructure stuff will be over here. The blacksmith will also be over here just because of, you know, balance reasons. And then in the back is going to be like the cruddy section, the slums and the dilapidated houses and then the cheapo stuff and everything. That's going to be all back here, and it's going to be all like muddy and stuff like that. So the goal is every district will have its own kind of build theme and style. It's not going to be just the same thing everywhere you go, which I think is kind of cool. We'll see if I can pull it off though. The commoners, yes. All right. So what we see here is mostly stone. I've since decided to not use stone. I'm going with mostly a deep slate, darker look. So building ideas. Use keys to get into buildings. Distribute at the start of the game and are limited. Plus have every interval building of 2 inches Yeah, so you get a certain amount of buildings that you can go into, Finks? Maybe? In this area, the whole town would be slum. That's not necessarily too, John Drink. I mean, I've been kind of vague on the time frame of this village. Like, you know, that kind of suggests... I'm not a historian, right? But I think that suggests like late 18th century kind of thing. Like we're getting fairly modern here. I mean, but I know they had like Tudor styles back in like the 1600s and stuff like that in England, but I think we're going for a little bit more modern. You know, we're not talking indoor plumbing here, but you know. And that's one of the reasons why I decided, well, for a couple reasons, but that's why I wanted to have like this river be like a canal, like there's like a retaining wall and infrastructure. It's a little bit more upscale, or it was Victorian style. Yeah, that might be a good way to say it. Yeah. Okay. So I think the best way to do this, again, I put down stone brick. We're not going to use that. We're going to be tearing that out. But what this represents is the top of the canal. And you can see it's obviously at different heights here. And it kind of goes up too in certain places. It's mostly flat here. But it dips down and stuff. So the water will change a little bit of height, but not too much. It's mostly just going to be water source the whole way. There's not a great way to do like flowing water and stuff like that. Make Barovia. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, right? In theory. Okay, yeah, I also do want to kind of time lapse this, and I never do time lapses in stream, and I suspect it's gonna be a hot mess, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. It'll have to be super sped up here. All right, let's go down here. Oh, right, we have wardens here. How nice of them to be here. Right here will be good. Is the river of even more souls? I mean, Schnappers, it kind of is, by the way. There's a couple of like design differences between the River of Souls in Decked Out 2 and this river here. The main reason, we'll call it the River of Souls in Decked Out 2 was so kind of successful, was because it was in a fairly small room that in the slightest bit of panic, you had to jump across that river, right? Players were forced to jump across the river. And in laying out this village, I put the river in here, hoping we would kind of reclaim some of the glory of River of Souls, to be honest. But I don't think we will, because I don't think there's going to be an urgency to jump over the river in many cases. You're always going to have other places to go. But we'll see. We'll see. Coda, you love the river. It's a stupid river of stupidness with stupid and it's dumb. You love it. It was also shallow enough you couldn't dive out of hit range. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be too many cases where you're going to be able to. I mean, obviously the Ravagers are going to be. We're going to do like the glass pane thing. We'll see. We're gonna talk about it as we go here. But I want to do the floor first and then the wall, so I don't have to be on gas the whole time, because gas are stupid and dumb and everything. All right, so we're generally looking at like a 4-block, I think, a 4-block gap between the top of that. Let me get some biddies out of here. This is stressful, guys, right? This is we're actually building. I don't have a light matica for this. I don't have a plan. We're just kind of winging it. We'll save that stuff for later. Let's get some tiles cracked. That, a lot more of that. Some more of that. So there's going to be some stumbling. Oh wait, we're doing the floor first. Of course, we're not doing the walls. Put all this back. Everything I just said, dumb. Put it back. We're doing the floors first, so give me mud, give me this, give me that, give me a lot of those slabs. I got the campfires, I got that. Oh, soul sand. Did I not grab the soul sand? I didn't grab the soul sand. Hey, you know what's great? We're time-lapsing this. Daniel, thank you so much for the 947,000 biddies. Thank you. I thought I got soul sand, did I not? No. Soul sand. Bloop. Daniel, you're amazing. Absolutely. Hold on. Brain's working faster than I can. My prediction for Deck 3 will be amazing, beyond imagination, and death will happen a lot within great enjoyment for us. I hope so, Daniel. I really hope so. We shall see. Okay, so this is just temporary. 1, 2. So I want the floor to be there. So let's just temp this out over here. All right, floor there. Dragon Man, thank you for 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. General Diggler, thank you for 31 months. How you doing? Brisk, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that at all. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to be predominantly mud. I don't want to do bubbles in the middle because bubbles might allow them to shoot up and escape. So we're going to do bubbles like around the outs, or yeah, bubbles will be in the middle. Bubbles will not be on the edges. And then I want to do like a lot of like, to add a little bit of depth, some random blackstone like this. I think this is generally the model I want to go with here. Let me get everything on the bar here. Doink, doink, doink. And then we're going to add a little bit of this. A little bit of magma. But unlike in Deck.2 River Souls, where we just put them right there, I want to bury the magma blocks like 2 or 3, like a little bit below, so you really can't see them. But the bubbles are there to, you know, to pull them down and stuff like that. What about drowning bubbles? What do you mean drowning bubbles? What if you get stuck? You won't get stuck. There'll be ways out. We'll get to that as well. All right. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like I'm forgetting a block, or is it really, am I really going to use this much mud? I feel like I should use a little bit more blackstone because quite honestly, it's going to be dark. You're not going to see anything down here. But what I want to do is once we get water in here, I want to bone meal it and get like the seagrass and stuff. And I want enough where like, obviously it's only going to spread. Does it spread to, will it spread to the top blacksmith or will it, why do I keep saying blacksmith? What's wrong with my head today? More than normal. I know I have to use it on the mud, but it'll spread to other blocks. Right? Like if I use it on mud, it'll spread to the soul sand. I don't remember. I know the bottom slabs won't. Mangrove root, that's too expensive. Did you have extra coffee? I'm working on it right now. So maybe we just do like maybe we just do like a sample area here. Figuring out where the floor is gonna be, because obviously that retaining wall there is 1 block higher than here, so we're gonna have a little bit extra. There we go. Mangrove roots you don't get for free? I don't think so, right? I don't think I have that at Skiz's place, do I? We can even do this. Blackstone is the cheapest block I have here, so I kind of want a lot of it. I have free mangrove, not free mangrove. Ooh, I gotta be careful not to waterlog that. So let me use full blocks there. I could just double slab. Do I have a pass to the whole shop? All right. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Hey, let's do that again. That was fun. I enjoyed it so much the first time. All right. Maybe there we go. And there we go. All right. Graceful. That's all I am. Just grace. All right. So this goes over here, it looks like. This is like only marginally better than doing redstone on camera, by the way. All right, that's temporary, temporary. So we need there. And there. Maybe I just do the bottom row in all blacksmith, maybe. Use slabs to increase height, not decrease. I mean, it's all kind of the same. I think maybe I'll use blackstone for now, and then if I want to later, I can pull some of it out, and when I do the walls, maybe we'll do a little bit of deep slate down there and stuff like that too. Did I say blacksmith again? What? I've had the blacksmith on my brain designing the village, and now blackstone is just blacksmith. Kimmylicious, hearing you talk about hockey, hubby wants to learn. Talk to Impulse. He's the guy to talk to right now, and just feeling his energy on learning hockey. Got us beginner lessons, even though I know how to skate. I've never fallen while ice skating. If you've never fallen, you're not trying. Second class, I fall and break the outer edge of my shin bones at the knee. How do you break your shin bone? Still got to see the Ducks play Sunday. Oh, Kimmy, I'm sorry. That's horrible. Yeah, hockey's not safe, I'll tell you that. Pro boy, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let's see here. Breaky. Let's do this area here. Go to the edge here. This is the edge of the village. Like, that's where it's turning into the swamp right there. Let's get a little bit more of this and this, and some bottom, and back to the mud. We're gonna need some lights down here so we can see what we're doing. I skated once, broke my leg, never tried again. I mean, that's not funny. That's horrible. Maybe I should get the ghast for this? I don't know. We're kind of on flat ground, so it's not that bad. The ghast is so slow. I did forge a knife, you're right. It was amazing. Tons of fun. I think I showed that off, right? All right, none of this matters too much. We're gonna basically do a whole section here and get it all mocked up and make sure it's making sense. Bloop. Awesome. Dang it, where's the whimsy? I'm working on it, Kimmy. Joe Cool Boys, thank you. Love watching your videos and streams. You got me through the last 3 years of college. You graduate tomorrow. Joe Cool Boys, that's amazing. What's your degree in? Congrats. Hope life treats you well. What? Tell me what, Zing? Don't be that guy. Don't be Snark Boy. What am I not seeing? Top slabs. What about? I know I did some top slabs. That's okay, right? wanted to do both tops and bottoms. Waterlogging to make gonna be fun. If I click on the side of the block, we'll be fine, right? We'll be good. Who do you think will win the NHL after the currently played games? I don't know what you mean by that. I think Colorado's gonna win the whole thing. It's not, you know, hot take. Right? If I click on the side here, we'll be fine. You like my Zing, that's your way of like silly man. My blind faith in myself. Yeah, I know. Let's grab some deep slate maybe. Well, we'll mix this up while we're here. I think I want to go with blackstone and the deep slate tiles because they're kind of the deep slate tiles are like a little bit darker than the regular deep slate. Who do you think makes it out of Buffalo? Oh, makes it out of Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to beat Montreal for sure. Been waiting for an hour for your rice to cook, except you didn't press cook. That's unfortunate. Go Habs go. They're all right. All right, we're just gonna do anything back here for now because this is all gonna get torn down anyways, I think. I got no room already. All right. Rice cooker gang unite! Don't judge this wall. Again, this is going to be torn out because the water will go through there, so this is just like temporary. In fact, we could just do some of that. All right, let's just close this off. We'll do soul sand. Sure. What's gonna be the fall count today? We're gonna fall at least 40 times? 100? Very possible. Very possible. All right, that's a bit too much of that. We gotta go doink doink. Doink. Okay. We've got something here now. Let's do a little bit more. Actually, no, let's do some of the walls here now. Do you have soul speed on your boots? Gonna end up running off the edge a lot with that. No, I don't think I do. No. All right, let's do... Put away the mud. Let's do... Blackstone, boom. Where's my cracked bits? Crack that. Let's grab the walls. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, it's gonna be so dark. That's the other thing, is like when I'm doing in my test world, I give myself night vision and it's just like, oh, everything's great. And then when I take away the night vision, it's like, this game is going to be terrifying. Absolutely. All right. Let's get, so here's the main trick I'm going to do a lot of. I say trick, you know, is to use, walls, because walls let light through. Man, I need to not get my hotbar going here. Where's crack? Get that there. I got to put stuff back here. Hang on. Go away. I want to get the campfires going. What's up, Chikasaka Saito? I can't pronounce your name, but we're making a river today. And as usual, I vastly underestimated how much time it's going to take. So, you know, here we are. Where's my cracked? It's on my hotbar. Okay. We're going to go cracked, cracked. We'll do some cracked, some more cracked, some of that. Let's get some tiles in here. Let's do some more walls. But yeah, I can like hide lights behind these. Like glowstone behind the walls and stuff there, and it'll like add a little bit of like underwater light and stuff. Hi. Is the music too loud, by the way? Sea pickles? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
I thought you were calling me Sea Pickles. I'm like...
Maybe I will. I kind of like that name. What's up, Sea Pickles?
There's music?
Someone always says that. Yeah, I discount them.
Ah, discounted. There's a coupon for you.
Dun, dun, dun. We're placing blocks today.
Those aren't the blocks we talked about.
Yeah, it is.
$20%.
I don't know which one that was supposed to be there. How was your workout?
Are you talking to me?
I am right now. How was your workout?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm strong.
I know you are.
He's gone.
For a while now?
Well, I'll see him Monday, but he's gone for a week.
That's fine.
Mrs. T booked out when? Oh, did you almost die?
So yeah, he did good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, I didn't squat 250 pounds like our 15-year-old.
That's what he says he does. I think he's crazy. My 15-year-old, he weighs what?
120.
He weighs 120, and he came back. He's like, yeah, I just squatted 250. I'm like, all right. And mind you, he's not an avid, like, lifter. Just seems like, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that was kind of my response. But, happy for him.
Mrs. T went to the gym. Now the gym is stronger.
That's right.
It's like my Chuck Norris meme.
That's right. Coco Bean, thank you. 60 consecutive streams.
15-year-olds tend to exaggerate.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. Yes, they do.
They do. No, he doesn't play hockey. Like, this is not our hockey player. If it was, then I'd be like, yeah,
that checks out. Yeah.
Does he know? He can do math.
Oh, I put on my motorway. How embarrassing. All right, do we have enough for like a sample size here? I'm hoping.
That's not insane. There's many people saying that's not insane.
He probably did it. He probably did. It's just impressive to me. Okay.
Mrs. Norris the cat. That's funny. At the gym, they were playing Chamber of Secrets today.
Feel like your kids' friends have to recognize you? Do they love or hate when you're noticed? My kids hate it when their friends bring it up. It's not that often, though.
Well, the friends are the same friends they've had for a while.
Yeah, so it's
like,
kind of
it
old
doesn't
news.
get brought up anymore.
All right, temp wall.
4 days until the new DCC book. Are you caught up to
I'm
that?
not, all right? And I'm stupid because I haven't visited Carl in forever, and I'm sad.
Donut's gonna be pissed.
Donut is gonna be pissed, I know, yeah. What book am I on? 6.
Oh, we have not watched Heated Rivalry. We're kind of busy with the Stanley Cup playoffs right now.
Yeah. All right. We're basically just trying to get a section semi-done here.
I haven't streamed in forever.
No, she needs to, yeah.
Probably haven't streamed in
It's been
2
a year and a
years.
half, yeah, 2 years.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to come back and stream. Maybe Sunday morning I'll get up
There you go. Maybe.
and stream. A booked out stream. And we can chat
You
about,
are a book expert at this point, so.
chat about life. Oh, I actually need to clean out my computer though because I can't get anything to load up on my computer. So
Load up.
load up. I might need to flash my bio.
Hey, baby. Okay.
It's okay. Don't play tomorrow. It'll be so busy, Shawshank.
Mrs. T 2 Point Museum when? I know, right? That's what she should be
Tell
doing.
me about it. Oh, it probably was when we got back from London. So yeah, it's
What?
been this is the last time I streamed. Was when we got back from London. So it's been 2 years,
Ooh,
right?
long time.
2 years ago was that long ago. You just got your internship at a library. That's awesome. Are you becoming a librarian or a... I don't know what the official title is of that.
Librinator. No.
You just turned into Doofenshmirtz right
That's my life goal, honestly. Oh, Schweitz, 25 months. Go Avs.
That's right. An editor. Ooh. That's exciting.
Can you get us mending? Okay. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, doink, doinky, doink. We need some walls over here.
You do have to have a degree to be a librarian. It's just very strange to me, but it's cool that that's a thing. So my friend that is a teacher, she's actually the librarian now. She had to get a separate certification to become the school librarian.
That's cool.
Didn't get paid anymore.
Oh, I forgot.
What did you forget?
I forgot to do my basalt thingies.
Oh, not the basalt thingy.
Yep. I know. Right? What am I even doing here?
We were talking about mud and mangrove today, and I see no mud and no mangrove here.
What do you think this is?
Yeah.
Mud. Basalt. All right, so here's we're gonna have little basalt pillars here. I think with 5 spaces in between. So we'll start at an arbitrary location here. Right here looks good. We're gonna go like that.
Yeah, you need a master's degree to be a librarian. It's crazy. Don't get paid anymore.
No. Seems, yeah. It's like all teaching, unfortunately, just doesn't pay enough.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Do you
5.
watch the AHL at all? No. No. We should head down to Tucson to watch the Roadrunners, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 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 do. I missed one over there. Okay. Yeah, now it looks dumb when. Yeah, I can't have that. All right, so we'll do that, and we'll do that. Problem solved. Okay, so now let's do it over here too. We'll start. Right here looks good. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
oh, phew. Push
Deploy,
that button just in time.
deploy those wings.
Did you?
Did I buck her up? No,
Did
we're
you-
good.
Just a little.
4. That's my hole for the.
I started listening
Thing.
to Dungeon Crawler Carl.
You kind. I mean, when I turned it on in the car, you did, but you
Yeah.
didn't. You didn't anywhere after that.
No, I have not. Because it's difficult for me to access your Audible account.
Oh.
It's okay, I've got Hoopla now. Hoopla's free. Did you know that? With a library card? A library card. You can get Hoopla for free. If you don't use Hoopla, get Hoopla. Yeah, I haven't used Libby because Libby seems to have a very long wait list on it, but Hoopla, I haven't had to wait for anything. You've been caught up in the Hoopla?
Oh, let's
Good.
do some of this. All right, this is the tricky part here. So I want to put in the floor here. I want to put some magma, like hidden. So like maybe here's a good spot. I think I want to go down 2 full blocks because it really doesn't matter. And if they get stuck down that hole, that'd be pretty awesome. There we go. Look at that, more professional.
Oh.
What? So now we can do
Oh, I have meetings tomorrow.
magma block
Right.
there.
I got meetings all morning. 5 hours of meetings. Blech.
All right, so like that. So you won't even see the magma. It's kind of hidden now, but you still get the bubbles. Yeah, I talked about that.
Graduating tomorrow.
I know, that's amazing. Owlcat, thank you for the piece of pie. 56 months of sheer happiness and all the indicators. All love to you and Mrs. T. Thank you, Luck. Thank you so much. You can swim out. Can you? I mean, I'm okay if you don't. And if you just die, that's a bonus. Excuse me, Mr. Warden Man. I should probably do these like first. Yeah, this is not working. I need to go down one more here. Probably a better way. This is where I should get the gas for sure. Come back and just play some of these. Let's do that. Well, we'll do the samples here for now. How about that? And then, all right, let's see here. That. My brain. That wasn't very smart. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, so now we got 2 of those. We'll get those filled up. All right, let's do the top tile here. I want to do a bunch of this. I want. Where'd my? Should I close?
I'm weary of you.
I know you do. So does everyone else. Join the club.
I don't know. You got 4,000 people.
Give me some of those. I want like a blackstone skadoodle thing along the top.
Oh yeah.
Where is? Oh, here we go.
Blackstone could do
No,
it.
did I not make? I didn't make blackstone brick slabs. What's for dinner tonight? You need ideas. Yeah, I don't know. Lasagna's pretty good. Right, good enough for our little sample test case here. What do you got there?
I highly recommend lemon flour cookies from Trader Joe's. For dinner.
That's not how that works.
What? That can't be dinner?
Where's my... Did I get smooth blackstone? I didn't get smooth blackstone today.
Soup. It's going to be 105 today. No soup.
Do. Is it going to be 105 today? No.
It's going to be 101.
Did I get the... Oh, I got the
101.
chisels.
I was lying.
What is 105 in Canadian? Hot.
40...
All right, so...
43?
We got these on top of those.
Is that right? Celsius to Canadian math whizzes.
Good. Okay, yep.
41.
And we're gonna do... We're gonna do slab, 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 and where's the smooth? One of those there. One of those there. There, 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 there. I missed. Where's my pork chops?
I'm not making pork chops.
I don't want pork chops. Stupid imperial system. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doinkers. Skadoodle. Okay. And then there'll be like walls. Do I want to do deep slate tile walls? I think I want to just do regular polish. These are too dark. Yeah. But there'll be walls on top of each one of these chiseled things here. So, let's do that. We're basically just trying to get one segment here done so we can get an idea of what the whole thing is going to look like. This has got to be... boop. 2, 3, 4. That goes there. Okay. Ignore this. This is temporary. Discord's having API issues? Just the river looks like so much work. Yeah, exactly, Phoenix. It's going to be like thousands of hours to make this silly little project. All right, I should probably grab some ice. And then I want to get the glass panes as well too. I forgot those. The sides are different heights. Yeah, that's intentional. All right, Doinkers, Skadoodle, put some of that in there. All right, we need a lot of gray. That gray stained glass panes. How am I on black dye? Oh, we're good. We're good. Oh, we're good. All right, give me a lot of gray dye. Give me some glass. Pass Tango is awesome. And gray stained panes. Whoops, that was a lot. And now ice. And probably a bucket too. Do I even have ice? Packed. This is the extent of my ice. We need to go tear it up over there. Ba, 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 ba. Kelvin is superior, yeah. All right, so if I waterlog everything at this level, there won't be water like on the slabs, right? But is that even really a problem? Do I even need to waterlog those? You know what I'm saying? It might not be necessary. You think it'll be able to see it? All right, let's do it without, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, I think we're ready. You think it'll texture clip? All right, we're gonna find out. Doink. I'm getting bubbled. Trying to be careful here. Very, very dark. I need night vision. I'm really starting to think I might need to make like a night vision potion factory or something. The bubbles are awesome. I'm glad I put them there. All right, let me go hide in the corner here. So that's, you really can't even tell, right? Yeah, like you don't even see it, but you do see the part in the magma. I got to get those. We want to do that, and then we want to do that. Okay, that fixes that. I think we're good. When you're in the water, you might. I think it's good. Okay. Farmer Zip Crowd, of course. Cootie, I was part of it. Next time, fill in magma areas first. Yeah. And that's kind of why I'm doing like a template here, is so that I can kind of learn from my mistakes, honestly. This is why we want ice. Why? The bucket worked pretty well, I thought. Don't slabs autofill? Yeah, I know. Maybe it does. I know the swampy water is so key. That's why this water right here. There it is, everybody. Okay, how do I get out now? Got him. Is there really no way to get out? I'm crouching and swimming. Look down, start swimming. I don't think you can get out. There's no way to become a one high hitbox. I can't start swimming because it just. Did someone say they did this to Dead Knight? Did you say you did it? You just did it 30 seconds ago? Well, you have talent that I don't have, apparently, because there's no way to... Everyone's saying break a block. I know how to get out. I'm just saying, I'm pretending I'm the player right now, right? Like, if I was the player, what would I do? Oh, I did it, everyone, amazing. Okay, so it can be done. I love that. That's the perfect amount of terror. Okay, let's fill it up. The bubbles are killing me. Is there a better way to fill this up? Like, I don't think ice would realistically help. Maybe it's because I had wings on. I don't know, maybe. Well, wings shouldn't matter. I didn't fly out. Fill it with ice, yes. You want me to fill the entire layer with ice? No, that's way too much work. Ice for the magma layer, sure, maybe, yeah. Oh, I did that. Yep. I mean, it's inevitable that I'm gonna... I probably already splashed water on the ground. Try it with a ghast. If it wasn't for the bubbles, I'm wondering, like, should I put bubbles back in later when I'm done? That's a lot of replacement, though. Place ice around the edges. Well, I still gotta... I mean, I guess, like, you're saying, like... I guess if I... Hang on, can I hop up here? Yeah. If I just did this, right? Is this what you're saying? I gotta go get more ice, of course, but... Oh, there's got to be a solid block. Oh, no, if there's water source underneath, it still works, right? I forget. Solid block or water source? I don't know if this is that much faster. It's just the bubbles are just... I gotta sit in a spot that has no bubbles. Yeah, I should probably get us another pickaxe out that isn't silky. Let's just see how this works. Alright. Alright, so we go get a bunch of ice. They'll probably place visible blocks on the soul sand. Visit docks. I mean, there's an entire ice biome just south of me. It's not like it's hard to get ice. Just debating if I want to right now or what. Whoops. I think I just flooded. Yep, sure did. Every time I right click on the wall. 10 blocks on soul sand is my tip. That's a lot of 10 blocks. Yeah, once I get to this height, I can go stand on the surface. It's a little bit easier. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, come on. I can't reach it. Oh, it's already... I already have water in there. I'm super smart. Powers observation. What am I missing? I don't doubt it. There we go. All right, so now that's the height I think I want it to be. Man, it's interesting seeing this in the dark like this. We need reverse sponges. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Water, like water bombs. All right. I think now we put the glass in, and this is going to be a pain. What's a good cheap temp block? Netherrack? Moss? Did I say? Everyone's laughing. It's gonna be a pain. Resin. Yeah, I don't have enough of it yet, though. Moss is an instant break. Scaffolding. Moss is an instant break, though, right? It's quick to get, but I want something that can just break quickly. Is resin? Oh, resin is instant. Okay, yeah. All right, let's do resin. Moss insta breaks. Yeah, if I want to keep switching my tool every second, which I don't. I want to be able to just punch it. All right. So here's the pattern. Let's see. Well, I say here's the pattern. I really don't know the pattern yet. Rather than try to get all the glass in, it might be better to just like get the blocks in the pattern that I want. And then there's just the rule of like, now I need to put glass on the, you know, west side of all the blocks or something like that. Yeah, it is the Knight's Move pattern. Well, yes and no. So I'm trying to avoid putting panes right up against the edge. We're going to be doing like a little combination. I might be doing like parallel lines of zigzags. Will non-Ravager mobs get stuck in the river? There won't be any non-Ravager mobs. The one downside, and I am kind of bummed about this. I was going to have one zombie horseman with a spear in what do you call it? In the level. And now I don't think I can because he'll fall in the river. Zombies and spiders. Well, there's no spiders in the village, and if it's temporary mobs, I don't care if they fall in the water because they're going to despawn anyways. Right? Wouldn't it be cool to, and like he was going to be like the captain of the guard or something like that? But yeah, they would totally get stuck in the river. Horses are too wide. No, they're like 1.45 wide. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, how's my mic on all of a sudden? Yeah. Leoli, congratulations on cooking your rice. Yeah, we'll put them in the graveyard or something like that, probably. That makes sense. Won't Ravagers struggle with slabs and walls on the edge? No. Well, I'll show you. You guys will see. Zombie would also be able to attack Ravagers anyways. Oh, the Spearman? You mean he might accidentally poke a Ravager if I'm right next to him? Is that what you're saying, Risk? Not too fussed about that. He's not going to actively go after the Ravager, to my knowledge. If he and a Ravager are chasing, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to be... Don't worry. Don't worry about Ravagers. We have plans for the Ravagers. All right, so how do I want to do this is the question. I feel like I don't want to mess with glass until all the blocks are in. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's going to be like... It's going to be hard to see. Because when you put one of these in... Like... It blends in pretty good, which is great. Which is great. I think I want to use like the resin or something as like... Get the pattern established and then go back and put glass in a consistent way. So let's see. If I say 2-3-2 formation, Sir Mickey, you know that doesn't mean anything. Like, what am I supposed to do with those numbers? So like I need one here. So we're going to say arbitrarily on the west side of any blocks I leave. So we're going to leave that one. I don't want any against the wall, so I don't want there. The pattern's actually a lot trickier. All right, if I have one there, then I need one... think that'll do it, right? Because that'll block that, that'll block that, and then I know I'm getting this wrong. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out the pattern here, what it is. And again, I'm trying to go with a pattern, but the pattern can't be consistent because I don't want any glass against the wall because it stands out and it makes it merges with the wall. I'm trying to avoid that. So I kind of need like a dynamic pattern, which is why I'm complicating it, right? I want a pattern that's going to keep the Ravagers out, but also a pattern where they don't touch the side walls anywhere. So if we go there, there, I might need to put some glass in just to see here. We would need one there to stop that corner. What is this for? So yeah, for those that don't understand what's happening, right? Everywhere here is going to be land, and I want the Ravagers to be able to, A, not fall in the river and get stuck, and more importantly, B, run right across the river. So all we need to do is make sure that there is no contiguous 2x2 area that doesn't have a glass pane in it. That's the only rule. You can't have like, right, like that right there. That's a 2x2 area that a Ravager could fall in. So we need a glass pane there, and then it stops them from falling in anywhere there. We did this in the river in Decked Out too. We're just kind of taking it to the next scale now. Did I risk of players luring a zombie horde into the water? If they're dynamic, we're calling them dynamic. Again, we said this, but I don't care about dynamic mobs that are meant to despawn. They can fall in the river. This might be too much for my feeble brain, because I don't want to overdo it either. Let's see. Definitely need one there. No, I need one there because that corner needs 100%. Like, in my opinion, this is more complicated than it looks, but there is a simple pattern. If I stick with this zigzag and then another zigzag, so if that one's there, I could put one there, and then nope, that's too much. Sorry guys, I'm being stupid. I will pick all this stuff up. God, it's so hard. Once I do that, I can't see it. So like this gap here is fine. Once you break that, that's a... Ugh, I knew that was gonna happen. Doing the glass might be an off-stream thing because my brain can't right now. Like that gap right there is like 1.9 or whatever, so it's just enough to keep them. So that it's kind of like that 1 block space, but once you turn it into a pane, it's enough. We need some lily pads. No. I think it might be worth doing a solid resin floor and planting on top of it just so you can see it. And then just go break it all. That's not a bad idea, honestly. But I also want to have, so here's the other little bit. Let me pick all this stuff up before it despawns. Yeah, this is gonna be such a pain. Maybe I'm glad we did this. I'm learning some stuff here, right? I think bubbles need to go in last because bubbles are just a nightmare. They cause so much pain. And I also think I want to get the panes in before I put the water in. Right? It feels like, or maybe just do everything and then the water goes in. Well, no, even putting the water in was a pain with the bubbles. I'm trying to think the best order of operations here to do this. That's going to be the easiest going forward. I could just go get a ton of ice. Yeah. Plan the panes before the water. I think getting the panes in before the water would be good. Yeah. So anyways, because also I want the panes to be at the surface level. So this is actually already too high. I already messed this up here. But at the same time, I want the Ravagers to be able to get out. So what we're going to need to do is like something like that, right? And then this one is going to go down a block. Let me see if I can make sense here and show you what I'm talking about. Right? If that one goes away, and then that one goes away, and that goes away, okay? This is the height I want most of them to be at because they're like basically invisible. But then I need to bounce up one when we get close to the edge. And then I also need a way for the Ravagers to actually get out and the players to get out. But we're not going to do this everywhere. We're going to we're going to have little like 2-block gaps in the railing like that. It's just like deterioration. And then the Ravagers will be able to get out there. So they're not going to be able to just walk up in any spot, but I'll probably have them like every 8 or 9 blocks or so, like a 2-block gap like that. So they'll be walking on this height right here, right at surface level. Then they'll be able to jump right up to the Ravagers will be able to jump up to that easily. And then from there, they'll be able to jump out there easily. Does that make sense? Can you put water at bottom level from the glass layer? I don't know what that means. Sorry, Lord. Please make those panes slightly diagonal jumps. I mean, it's going to be hard enough because you're going to have to bob on here to get up onto this. And then from here, you're going to have to jump onto that. And it's going to be dark. Like you're not even going to see that glass pane. So I'm not too worried. Mrs. T is doing the dishes. Yeah, it's loud. But I think I'm going to leave. Here's all I want to establish is what's the most efficient. By the way, so much for that time lapse. I want to establish the efficient order of operation here to get this done correctly. Bubbles are a problem. Glass panes are a problem. And I think I don't know if it was Risk or someone said it. I think putting down a whole layer of like resin or netherrack or something, and then just doing the glass panes on that, so I could just like press down on them whenever I want, you know, instead of trying to place all these 10 blocks and everything like that. Extreme, thank you for 25 gift subs. You'd remove bubbles from the equation. Bubbles are important for when the player falls in there because it's going to add that chaos and that panic. And quite honestly, the bubbles are what force them to spring up so that the Ravagers can eat them, right? Without the bubbles, they could just like swim low and avoid the Ravagers. and swim away from the Ravagers potentially. With the bubbles, they're going to be like, whoop, they're going to get popped up to the surface, and that's important. It's a pain for me, but it's worth it in the end. So anyways, yeah, that's why having just a constant floor is good for the glass panes, but even the glass panes are going to be at multiple heights. And then we got to take into account that multiple sides they're like different heights and stuff too. Put the water in last. But you don't go down, you only walk on the glass layer, including the resin temp blocks. Can you reach the bottom of the river from the resin glass blocks? I don't think so. Because it's like, I mean, maybe I could. But again, there's going to be, it depends on where we are too. Different places are going to be different heights. What's up, Quinks? Welcome. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save glass for off stream, and I think I'm gonna come up with a plan for doing it. So let's just get back to doing some floor stuff, I think. But there is a little bit more here to get that final look in here. Let me just break this so you guys can kind of see what the final look will look like. I want to get some bone meal in there now. And then the campfires, we could put some of those into it too, maybe. The bone meal gives off that like overgrowth feeling, which is important. So I can go like that. Yeah. I have a resin farm. Yeah, I'm gonna scale up the resin farm, I think. I want more of it. All right, let's see if we can do this now. Well, we'll do one. Good enough. Just so you can get a sense of what it looks like. So what do we think? It'll essentially look like this. Let me get rid of that torch because that's going to be way too bright. And if I had some like lichen and stuff, you only put a torch like back. Get some like secondary light. That's not gonna work. I'll fix that later. Aren't lichen breakable by Ravagers? Not to my knowledge. All right, so what do we think? That's basically what we're looking at, I think, for the river. The swampy water is fantastic, yeah. Bubbles, it will pull you down. The glass panes will be at this height right here. They'll be almost invisible. Once we get the darkness levels down where they're going to be. Ravagers will be able to hop in. Any glass pane that's semi-adjacent to a wall will be at this height. They'll stair step down to be water height and then stair step up on the other side. And then there's going to be strategic locations where I take out the slabs here so that the Ravagers and the players can get out. You'll need blocks against the walls as the walls need to be waterlogged. Why do they need to be waterlogged? Oh, is it you think you'll see the what do you call it? Let me see. If I just go temp. Right down the hole. Why did I throw a rocket there? Okay, let's not do that again. Let me get an empty bucket. Where'd those two walls go? These two walls right here. I want to see if I can If I right click, is it gonna do it from the, it's gonna do it from the closest block in front of me, isn't it? Like even if I do this, it's not de-logging the, I gotta do it from the outside. Sorry, yeah. I'm just doing testing the theory about the water logging. Well now how do I get rid of my water? We'll just do this. Give me a block and we'll break it. Okay. So now if professional. I know, I'm a professional. Is it these? Right, now neither of those should be waterlogged, right? Because there wasn't two edges that had water, so it wouldn't have made a water source there, did it? Where was the... Oh, because there was an adjacent one next to it. I'd have to break one of them first. Okay. Alright, that's a future problem. Alright, I want to make some progress here. Let's go back to... anyways, this is the final form here. Does anyone have any questions, suggestions before we get going? Thoughts on geyser stream for the river? That's a good idea. The Hado. I hadn't thought about geysers in here. I was going to use geysers in the swamp. Geysers in the river might have a place. I don't know. Yeah, it looks terrible. Like you definitely don't want to fall into this. Here's the situation. I don't know if I talked about this or not. I think I talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the stream. In Decked Out to the River of Souls, like you had to walk across, you had to jump across the river in certain places because you were in a confined area with a Ravager chasing you very close. I don't think there's going to be many places in this where you have to go across the river. Like I haven't made any like dead ends where the only way out is a river. In other words, there's like no U-shapes in the river that you could go into where if a Ravager chased you into it, you would have to run across the river. There's going to be bridges, by the way. There's going to be 4 bridges. There's going to be a bridge there, bridge over there, bridge here, maybe 5 bridges. I'm not sure. So I don't think there's going to be any panic running across the river like there was in Decked Out 2. So a lot of this is kind of probably a moot point. We'll see. Is there going to be light sources in the river? I don't plan on it, no. I kind of want it to be dark. Don't know reads. I see Starkey, thank you for the piece of pie. I don't want to. What's my opinion on Sour Patch Kids? I hate sour candies. Don't like any of them. Yeah, sulfur geysers are dead. I haven't played with the geysers at all yet, but I think there's gonna be a place in the swamp for those for sure, which I'm excited about. But maybe in the river too. We'll see. All right. This river's going to take forever. And streaming is slowing it way down. Okay, so now let's just focus on the floor. Let me put everything away that's not floor. Blackstone. We'll keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of dyes. Keep soul sand. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And let's get a lot of mud. More soul sand. If you weren't streaming, you'd be playing hockey anyways? No, I wouldn't be. I spent too much time just sitting right here on my butt, Lomax. Blackstone slabs. Yeah, that's what you need a lot of. Soul sand and mud. And I'll just go back and add the magma blocks later on. All I need is a super chill, low effort game called Decked In. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right. No, I'm gonna need some blacks. I need some deep slate periodically to know what height I'm going at. So let me grab a couple of stacks of those. Call the tavern Decked In. That's a pretty good idea, actually. That's a really good idea. Decked In. That's an amazing idea. Three. That side's higher. So we gotta go down even lower here. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get regular blackstone? I did. Okay. You want the doorbell? The doorbell is so not a priority. Okay. This goes there. Put that there. When redstone? Long way away still. I want to get most of the village at least laid out. Well, that's not true. I already know enough of the village to know where everything's going to be for the most part. So I don't have to build it completely to start the redstone. So theoretically, some of the redstone could start soon. But that's a whole separate planning session of figuring out where all the different systems are going to go. That's like a terrifying thing. Figured out the problem with the cloud height yet? No. It's not as much of a problem, quite honestly. Crazy Silverado, thank you! You're amazing, Crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 50 gift subs. That is a number. Should I maybe, how much, let me go take a walk down to Skiz's shop. If he's got like tons and tons of mangrove, or muddy mangrove, maybe I will, because it just feels bad doing the floor of my river in a block that's so hard to get. Right? What do you guys think? You're not even gonna see it. Like, I just don't think you're gonna see the detail down there when it's so dark. I think he sells muddy mangrove. I'm not sure. Where's his shop? Where's his shop? Thought it was around here. Did he move it? There it is. Mangrove. He doesn't even sell it. that's muddy. Yeah, he sells mangrove logs. He doesn't even sell the muddy. Oh well. Man, I mean that solves that problem, yeah. Yeah, I really want a lot of muddy mangrove for the floor of the village and stuff in various places. Yeah, so I'm gonna save it. I have a decent chunk, but not a ton. Can you craft it? I suppose you could, yeah.
Dunga.
Loud dungas. Jojo, how you doing? Good to see you. Replacing blocks, Jojo. That's what we do here. Oh, this is all wasted here because I got walls here. Are you gonna put a safety layer under the riverbed in case someone breaks a block in their panic? No? Maybe I should? It's not a horrible idea, 100%. Taste with a piece of pie. You have to wait, Zace. You have to wait. Something like that. Is it, Jojo? Is it smart, though? It kind of took, 3 months of my life to make this mountain, so I don't know that it was the right decision. Digging a hole probably would have been quicker. This is kind of a pain. Let's just avoid that by doing that. In case you couldn't see, I'm struggling. Like, I want to do the floor, but I can't do the floor because what's difficult about the floor is knowing how far over to go with the floor because I don't know where this, so I'm trying to like project this edge down now as well. And it's just like, well, I'm doing the wall first or the floor or what? It's annoying. I just need to constantly be looking up. Use F5, I won't be able to place blocks accurately. Greasy, thank you for the biddies. All right. Get good. I mean, I've been trying to get good for, years now, so that's not going to happen. This feels inefficient at best. Tango, tell Jojo about Clank. What's there to know? It's a board game. The original Decked Out was inspired by it. Now we're on Decked Out 3, and it's diverged quite a bit, we'll say. It's a great board game, though. What are my top 3 board games? I honestly haven't been playing enough board games lately. There's so many board games I want to play that probably would be in my top if I actually played them. So I don't know that I'm even qualified to answer that right now. Have you tried Clank Catacombs? No, I haven't. Yeah, Jojo. Did you try Slay 2? You should get Slay the Spire 2 if you haven't. I assume you have. Gloomhaven. Yeah, Gloomhaven was up there. I really enjoyed Gloomhaven. I mean, Clank's probably up there. Have I tried Dominion? Yeah, I tried Dominion. Dominion's one of the best deck building games, I feel like. Many deck building games are like Clank's a great game, but it's not a great deck building game, in my opinion, because there's not a lot of strategy in how you build your deck. Where in what do you call it? The other game we were just talking about, Dominion, there is quite a bit of strategy. So this area here is like a big open area. Is there a better way to do this? I think it's just keep looking up. So it's a hassle. Gassed? I mean, I'd still be looking up and looking down though, right? The gas might be good for building the wall, yeah. Should we build the walls? The problem is if I build the walls, I don't know how far down to go. Maybe I should build the walls first. Build the walls from the happy gas, just placing below. That would be easier, I suppose. I might extend the walls too far in certain places, but do you want to try that? Change directions again? And that way when the walls are done, I could just come in and floor. I know. Do I want to wait 20 minutes for the gas to fly over here? Exactly. Let's give it a shot, though. I think it might be good. You could even do a whole subfloor, so it's easy to add soul sand later, etc. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, that's thousands and thousands of extra blocks. All right, well, let's switch gears again. Let's get the wall stuff out. That's not that. All right, mud. Away. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, that. Soul sand away, magma away. Nope. Give me that, that. Cracked. Those. Good enough. Nope. All right. Where's the nearest gas? Is that the nearest one? Oh, there we go. This guy's closer. We're flying. It's close enough. Not too worried about it. All right, so we're gonna want a combination. Let's kind of get the gradient set on my hotbar here. Cracked. And a lot of that. So that's kind of the gradient for the main wall. I want to get walls on there too. By walls, I mean walls. I need to clean up a little bit more. And then, yeah, do I want to do the pillars now too, or I want to go back and do pillars? I'm definitely going to save all the top stuff, the extra rim along the top. Can I pick this up, please? Of course not. Come on. Thank you. All right. What's up, Nate? How you doing? gas is killing me. Okay. Doink. Well, I don't need to take it off. All right. I'm gonna keep shifting off this thing the whole time. I know it. It's gonna happen like 1,000 times. Oh, it's making me dizzy. Oh, it's making me dizzy. I don't know that I can do this. Will the river change elevations at points? Yeah, Jake, it will. It's gonna slowly slope up. Otherwise, if the whole thing was flat, it'd be easy. Oh, I don't like how like you just turn and it just like, ugh. It's gonna make me nauseous. We'll fix out the we'll replace all the top stone when we're done too. That'll be easy. Pillars first. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea, right? Just count the pillars out. Let's do that. Yep, very smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, breaking blocks on a gas is horrible. Fantastic. It's another hidden little advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? I can't stand this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this definitely helps. Counting out these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna do 3 blocks now. Yeah, we'll do 4. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Such a habit of just shift to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just by like casually flying, I go up and then 3, 4, 5. Right? That I'm not, I know I'm new here, but like I have to look down to go down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use S. Oh, I see. If you're still looking up. Okay, that makes sense. That helps. Old man yells on cloud, pretty much. 3, 4, 5. But I gotta look straight up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably gonna lose count. If so, whatever. Don't care. 2, 3, 4, 5. How much of Deck 3 have you done in creative? The village is 90% gray boxed. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any elevation change along the river? Yeah, that's been asked. I feel like that's been asked like 6 times. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The village of Grey Box. I know, right? Try to avoid using W. Well, I mean, I can't reach the block, so I have to go up to it, right? Like, I have to be at this height to reach. That's 4, 5. Can't reach that block barely, and then by the time I do 4, it's like I have to stay at like just a precise height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're probably right though. Like I went too high now. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we made it to the other side. Amazing. Just use A and D. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, these are, I know it's tough to not use, you're right, I probably should just use A and D. It's tough to not use W after like years and years. All right, I did not. There's like an inside track and an outside track here. I haven't done anything on the inside track yet, so arbitrarily I could just start here, I think. Okay, we're gonna try the not hitting W thing, but I gotta get to the right height first. It's kind of like using Axiom, except it's nothing like using Axiom. Axiom has its own set of panes when you're in that special menu. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this height here. A and D, no W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna run out of basalt. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. I'll take those off later. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, can't do it. Ah. This thing is just 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just unbind W. I probably should. Ah. Like when I'm not, I have to like turn sideways to strafe into it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Like I can't reach this one now. It's so tempting to W, but you're saying no, I should like do this, but then I lose count of where I was. And it's difficult. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Genesis still a mod? I don't know what that. Oh, Genesis with a J? No, she left a long time ago. 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard to teach an old dog new trick. Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 3, 4, 5. It's a frustrating tool. It's a good idea, and I just think the implementation is extremely poor. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're out of, I need more basalt. Oh, do I have some? I probably still have some in one of these somewhere. Takes time getting used to. Yeah, I suppose. Salt, salt. Did I leave the other 2 boxes over there still? Yep. Wings nearly dead. I mean, don't say that. It's more fun to let me just plummet to my death, right? Nothing there and nothing there. All right, let's go get some more basalt. I wonder if it's the difference of people who are used to flight controls, especially drones. It breaks all my intuition. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just like the creative mode. I'm used to the creative mode and stuff like that. Have you seen your suggestion for Ravager House problem? No, I haven't, Lord. Is it easy to implement 30 times? That's my first question. Because if it's not, then I probably won't do it. All right, basalt. Polished basalt. That's still not going to be enough. All right, let's see if that's enough. Finish the floor lake on stream. Huh? We're working on it. I mean, river? This is already looking kind of cool. Kind of cool here. I like it. All right, get back here, Gasty. It's strange, but now that I think about it, Happy Gas using the swim movement scheme. Oh yeah. Probably because it was easier to implement, right? They're like, oh, we got the swimming system. Let's just have them swim in air. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. I probably miscounted like 1,000 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times have I miscounted? A few, I would imagine. 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot. That's gonna be like that, so we don't count that one. At least once. It doesn't really matter. Like it's fine. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting with Tango. I know. Yeah, shift is like the main, like, to me, like, shifting is to go down. 2, 3, 4, 5. And just using A and D, that's even more frustrating, because, like, you have to, like, rotate your camera away so that you can strafe in and rotate back. When you're trying to count blocks, that's impossible. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nearly done with the pillars. We're getting there. Kind of. I mean, still got to do that whole outside over there too. Yeah. The Skizzle Man fan. We're going good. We're going good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you like actually use this thing to like build a lot? It feels. I guess it has its place. Gem does, yeah. It is still easier than the alternative. Yeah, and that's why we're doing it, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this being helpful? Like, arguably, with the pillars the way they are, I don't even need to do the walls. I could just do the floor to this height, maybe? We'll see. I think that might be... Like, this might be enough of the wall to know where the floor should be, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now this one I actually have started, so I got to go back here to see where we're at. What I'm learning to do is not build top down. Yeah, the problem is there's no bottom here. I have to build the bottom somewhere. The smart thing would be to build the floor of the river first, but I don't know the height of the floor of the river. I mean, as you saw, right? It's like we're in this odd struggle. Once we get this river in, everything will be kind of relative to it, and it'll be fine. Nini, thank you. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Interesting. I might have went down too far on some of them. Man, we'll figure it out. It's just basalt. It's not like it's wasting that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be easy, honestly, yeah, to do the whole subfloor thing, right? Not easy, but because it does solve that problem if someone accidentally breaks. I can't imagine someone accidentally breaking a block though. Like, they'd have to punch a block for a good 3 or 4 seconds. That just feels like that's not something you accidentally do. I don't think. It didn't happen in Decked Out 2. I mean, right? It never happened in Decked Out 2, and people fell in the river so many times, so I'm not too worried. They died quick most of the time they fell in. Yeah, I mean, if you fell in, you're pretty much dead in Decked Out 2. So yeah, the interesting thing, I don't know if I talked about this or not. I might have talked about this in the other stream last week. I don't remember. The first level of Decked Out 2, like the frozen crypts or whatever, is about 1/5 the size of the village of Greywick. I think I talked about this, but for those that weren't here, it's kind of funny. We had 5 villagers, 5 ravagers in level 1 of Decked Out 2. Greywick is 5 times bigger. So yeah, we're looking at like 20 Ravagers in the village. Just crazy. Think you'll do another trap that 100% kills players for fun again? You mean like that one, Envy, the one right at the beginning where they went in and got stuck in there? Probably not. That was, I mean, that was a fun stream thing, but in the end, would we get one person, I think? I don't think there'll be too many like one-time traps like that. Can you please tell us what the story is with artifacts? What do you mean? 3, 4, 5. Artifacts were the thing in Decked Out 2 that you went into the dungeon to get. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm dropping a lot of blocks on the floor. I'm dropping a lot of basalt. It doesn't really matter. Did anyone ever get the treasure down the water path from the TNT room? I think someone might have went down there once and they got unlucky, but the risk versus reward just wasn't there for some people. The reward wasn't great enough, but also it was just terrifying to go down there if you didn't know what you were doing. So Decked Out 2 very much had a like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to get my artifact, I'm going to get out. Anything that stops me from doing that is a waste of my time. And I'm hoping we break that this time. But it's just a question of turning the dials the right way. Are there any objects you're trying to get out of the dungeon in Decked Out 3 or more just quest-based? You'll have to wait and see. Won't lingering make runs too long. Just because you're not doing something related to your primary thing doesn't mean the runs have to necessarily get longer, right? It might be easier to get your thing, we'll say. Well, but you'll see. How many Easter eggs do I have planned? 0. Specifically, you asked how many I've planned. You didn't say how many will I do. Easter eggs aren't something if I was thinking about Easter eggs right now, I need to be punched in the face, right? I just need to get the game done. Easter eggs will come later, maybe. Oh, all right, good enough. Hey, we did it, everybody. We did the thing. That Mordecai is a good one. Yeah, you're right. I do like the Mordecai one. Okay. So now, stupid guest. The question is, can I use that information that I just laid down to figure out, right? Because like over there, that wall is actually going to be taller than the 4 blocks, where here it's only 3 blocks. I think I might be staying flat for quite a while, and then we'll bump up over there. Like right where that bumps up is probably where we'll have this river here will probably bump up at this height here. And then, yeah, it bumps up right there. So it was intentional, by the way. The inner ring is the exact same height. It's a completely flat area. The idea was that was kind of like a man-made. They raised the terrain up to make their marketplace area be, flat surface. Plus, it makes it a little bit easier for me to build. But it's the outside here area that's going to have some definite slope to it. So right here is going to be a much bigger retaining wall, probably like 6 blocks or so. But I think we could just go flat for a little bit. I mean, if worst case situation, the walls are a little bit taller than they need to be in some places. The downside to that is arguably they could swim under. If it's too deep, they could potentially avoid the Ravagers a little bit easier. Code, I've read 2 now, so you're good, yeah. Are you planning to have the riverbed flat or sloped? Sloped. It needs to bump up in certain places, probably like right here, because this is where this bumps up. And then like in here, it's going to be pretty shallow. It might be the same height all the way through here. Because quite honestly, yeah, let's see. This doesn't even change height anywhere, right? This is all still the same height. We may only have one bump here. And wow, look at the difference in height there. Whew. Oh no, can you? Have I made mistakes? You can't just jump across this, can you? Assuming this is gone. Where's the closest? Right there on that corner. Oh no. No, I don't think you can make that jump, right? Oh, you might be able to with a double jump. If you pre-jumped, you might be able to do that. Let them do it. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, honestly. Oh, with jump boost for certainly, yeah. Okay, not too worried about that. I think what we're looking at here is, oh, let me. This side is consistently higher than that side, so we're gonna go by this height here. We may only have 2 bumps in the river. All right, we're gonna stay flat for a little bit and see what happens here. What time we got? Man, we made no progress. Here I was thinking I was actually gonna make significant progress on this today. Gah. Could you put a tree in the way so they have to use wider spots? I mean, I could just bump out. If there's an area and I don't want them to jump across, which, by the way, maybe I'm okay with them jumping across in that one area. But if I wanted to, I could obviously just change this a little bit later on. We'll see. Okay, back to floor, I think. Unless I want to like bump up here. What's the minimum? 2 blocks. We need a minimum of 4 blocks. Okay. Minimum of 4 blocks counting the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the minimum we want. Obviously, we're going to have way more than that over there. And we have more on this side because this side's higher. Oh, I missed the block over there. Let me get the floor bits out again. I can't wait till we just have more significant infrastructure here. Let me leave some of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, we want that. Oh wait, we want floor now. Never mind. Give me mud. Give me you. Give me you. Boom, boom. Good enough. I'll go back in and do the magma blocks when I'm done, I think. Gongan, thank you for the biddies. Build a flat ground quickly into the river so you can build the riverbed quickly on top of it instead of shift clicking. I mean, I gotta shift click that, right? It's like, I think at this point I can get this going pretty decently. My suggestion is very easy to implement. TLDR players go into a buildings, but door sometimes shuts behind them, gets blocked. Then they have to jump out of the first or second floor. Take damage. I mean, most buildings will be 1 floor, so there's not going to be falling damage or jumping out of a window. And I have to build the door shutting behind them every time. And I have to detect when they're in a building. Detecting when they're in a building is the hard part. So yeah, I don't know, Lord Zerd, that's got concerns. It's interesting. If all buildings had a second floor, then you could definitely do it. Boink, boink, and what's the third piece? I feel like I'm missing a third block here. What is it? Soul sand, mud, and blackstone. All right, and then solid blackstone there. Yep. Cobwebs and doorways? No, they look horrible. Yeah, the pillars definitely give me like a little guidance of where to move over to. They're not perfect, but they'll do for now. I need to get some torches down, otherwise not gonna be able to see what's going on. You forgot magma? No, I didn't. I just said a second ago. I'm gonna wait on the magma and just do it when it's done. Feels like an easier second pass just to go back and add magma everywhere than. Think any geysers? Yeah, I mean, what do we think? Sakura, do you think we should add geysers here? I was gonna save the geysers for the swamp, but maybe geysers have a position in the river here? I'm not sure. I don't know like what kind of rates they go off and stuff like that. Like one geyser doesn't really go off that much. Don't you need like a bunch of them to get like a consistent? I think saving the geysers for the swamp will be good because then I can have a large themed area in the swamp related to geysers. It's gonna be really fun, and it'll have that area will then like kind of have a feel. It'll have its own brand. Fix my wings. We're fine. Won't you have bubble columns everywhere because of soul sand? Yeah, that's the goal. Having drowned come out of the swamp water would be really cool. Yeah, it would be. I don't know, Skizzleman's fan. I basically took an hour and a half to figure out some basic stuff here, so. Every time I place mud, I'm just like, I'm cautious. Like, not cautious, but I feel like it's too expensive. It's too much of a pain to get mud. I like dealing with blocks that are like, that I can just farm automatically. You just went and got 13 shulkers of it? Yeah, but you have any idea how much I need for like the floor, the what do you call it? The floor of the village is gonna have so much mud on it. Putting mud down here feels like kind of a waste. But we'll go get more if we need to. Yeah, and 13 shulkers is not a lot, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. The music has stopped. Play some Primus? I would if I wasn't going to get copyright strike. We need a mod shop. I know, seriously. Bum, 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 bum. Give me a second here. Man. No, 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 no. What do I want? Need new music. What should we listen to? Yeah. A little bit of jazz again, maybe? Go back to the old acid jazz. Yeah. Turn it up a little bit, because jazz is soft. Swiss Phil, thank you so much. Cubby raid! How you doing, Cub? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We are working on the river. We're actually building ducks out, guys. We're working on a river through the main village. It's gonna take 400,000 years, but we're doing it. What did Cubby do in stream today? Oh my God, it's happening! I know, Cub, right? The map is actually being built. Oh, the golf course. I know. That's so amazing. I'm so glad Cub's doing that. I can't wait to play golf again. Or embarrass myself playing golf. Should be amazing. Step up now. Yeah. Over here, probably, yeah. Because it just stepped up right there. Yeah, 100% right now is a good time. And then over there, a little bit more. So let's just do on this side a little bit more. And then we'll step up like somewhere around there, probably. Blocks are being placed, I know. Who knows if they're, you know, going to stay or not, but they're real blocks. What am I missing, Jake? Minor prod? Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. All those blacksmith blocks. Yeah, we're placing all the blacksmith today. So it'll be done, what, 5 years from now? That seems pretty on target with the pace I'm going. So yeah, probably about 5 years from now. It's a safe bet. Phil, thank you so much. How you doing today? Good to see you. How are we looking? What do we think? It's a significant amount of soul sand. I actually think it's just the right amount of soul sand. I want it to be difficult to swim in this, so I think we're fine. We're missing some soul sand. Well, no, we're good. I think we're on a good distribution. It is very muddy. Maybe a little bit more blackstone, I think, just to save the mud. Because again, it's going to be so dark. Thoughts on the Carolina Hurricanes? I think Carolina has a cakewalk to the conference finals. I don't think they have to face a real team until they get to Buffalo, Montreal. And it makes me a little sad. So they're a good team, but they're not being tested. I think the Stanley Cup finals are happening right now between Colorado and Minnesota. I think those are the two best teams remaining in the whole conference right now, or in the playoffs. Words, I don't know what I'm saying. Slomax doing inappropriate things again, as usual. She is here, so yes. All right. Let's go straight over to here. Will you raise the sides of the river? The sides have already been pre-raised and stuff like that. The floor I'm about to raise. How much longer are you streaming for? I don't know. I mean, I'm making progress right now, so. And doing the floor is going at a decent rate now, so I'll keep going for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Honey may be good. Oh, I thought you were gonna say for the floor, Lamex. Like, I did experiment with using like covered up honey in certain areas to try and make it so it was like difficult to move, but yeah, it didn't happen. Oh, I'm already past. Wasted. Oh no, am I out of blackstone? I am. Let's go get regular blackstone. Let's get some mud. Let's get some more slabs. Some more soul sand. And where's regular blackstone? There we go. How's the mountain going? The mountain is, one might say it's doing okay. Torch. You want a doorbell? Doorbell doesn't get me finished sooner. Those red clouds are so cool looking. When is my next episode releasing? I don't know. Believe it or not, my priority is making progress on the game. Videos. The next video will probably be obviously this river and me building the interior of the entire marketplace. But I have some other big buildings I have to design first, so it's gonna be a little slow. Hopefully next week. We'll see. Do the wardens ever blast you? Not really, no. Waffles, thank you! So much for that, Waffles. 20 gift subs, thank you so much, Waffles. Do. All right, let's fill this in. Planning to use Scar's trees afterwards? I don't know that I'm gonna get trees from Scar, if I'm honest, and that's okay. We have other sources of trees if necessary. But I do need trees soon, to be honest, so I'm probably gonna have to just try and make my own or get someone to help me make trees. And that's fine. Do not pester Scar, do not whatever. If Scar can't get to it, I totally get it. Scar's got more important things than my stupid trees. Okay. Torch. All right. Are we at the point? No, we're not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there is where we're gonna bounce up a level. So we got to go a little bit more down this way. Why are we asking these questions when it's a Skiz project? I know, right? You gotta talk with the guy in charge. I just do what I'm told. I know, Sam. Already talking to Block. Should I wonder if I should do, like, I'm just doing random, and I should be doing more patches, I think, right? I mean, it's a little late now, right? But I should be like patches of blackstone, patches of mud. Yeah, it's a little too random right now. So let's shift. I know it's a little late, but whatever. We'll shift to more of like big clusters of one thing. Are we going up? We're gonna go up right here. Like that's where the what do you call it goes up? I want it to be at least 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we still gotta stay where we're at. Welcome in, Raiders. What's up, Jambo? How you doing? Appreciate it. Will magma only be in certain areas of the river? No, I'm saving the magma till later on because it's kind of a pain. Like I said before, it's a good second pass, obviously before I add all the water and stuff like that. But I'll just go in and like add the drop holes. I might even just do it with the gas from down below. That might be easier, I think. Whoop. After the mammoth route, who are you rooting for? I mean, Mrs. T is all about the Avalanche, so I'd be happy if they won. Yes, it's a little bit, you know, predictable, but okay. What do you most fear in Decked Out? Do you mean as a developer or as a player? It's a good question, Zemplix. I assume you mean like, what am I afraid of as developing it? I mean, there's one system I don't want to talk about yet because it's a surprise, but if that doesn't work, that would be very sad. No, I know the answer. The answer is building the map. How long it's going to take me to just build the game. It's just so big. Like, it's going to take forever. So, schedule. Yeah. Right now, schedule is 100% the scariest thing. Ooh, we're getting close. Just invite Titancraft over. I know. Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Okay. Let's Go up. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba. Two tangles was 1.2 faster than one. Kind of, yeah. Okay. Blacksmith is cheap, so I keep why? What is with me today and calling this blacksmith? My brain is so flawed. I don't understand. I keep calling this stupid blacksmith all day. All right. Boom. We did it. It's amazing. Bye, nerds. Bye. Risk, yeah, someone needs to do that for sure. What about some larger rocks in the river so the bottom isn't 2D? The bottom's not 2D. Look, we've got depth and bumps. No, you're right. I could probably do some like, you know, just like a little bit of, you know, I don't want to go too high because the, what do you call it, are going to be on it. But you're right. I suppose there could be a little bit more depth. But honestly, like if I don't know, if a river like this was flowing for a long time, it probably would be pretty smooth at the bottom. I don't know, there's probably boulders and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't matter. No one's going to really come down here anyways. That's really all that matters is like how much of this affects gameplay. And the answer is not much. What's your favorite mob to use in Decked Out? I don't know. I mean, the Ravagers are a decent staple. They kind of provide a challenge, but they're not my favorite. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how the creaking do. It'll be interesting to see. There's going to be areas of the swamp that have like a certain number of creaking. I don't know what that is. Will there be a magic number of creaking that actually makes it interesting and changes the gameplay? I'm very curious what that's like. We got to definitely do some science there. You know, how much is there a sweet spot, or is it just like not enough creaking, not enough, too many, it's obnoxious, you know? I'm hoping there's a good balance there. But yeah, I think the real secret is using creaking in conjunction with other mobs. So the swamp's gonna have creaking and bogged, and the bogged are potentially gonna be too difficult. So I gotta use them sparingly. We'll see. That's all gonna be playtesting though, you know. The number of mobs in each area is something that's absolutely like, who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. Remind me, is there a way to deactivate creaking hearts? No. Vexing, but we're gonna just name tag them so it's fine. They don't despawn. Congratulations, Lomax. No, if you name tag the creaking, they stay around all the time. So it works just fine. What is the most useless enchantment? I don't know. I would love for them to redo the enchanting system completely. Like a complete overhaul. That'd be awesome. There's so many good opportunities for new enchants in the game and stuff. And with villager trading, like enchanting just doesn't even, it's not even necessary. Which is sad because it's a cool idea. Do you need to change the elevation again? Nope, we're still 4 blocks on this left side. So this side is taller, and that's intentional. But we're still only 4 blocks here, so we're good. I don't think this one's going to even change elevation again. It's like, see, Phoebius, and that's the problem right there. It's like mending is so powerful that no one cares about anything else. It's like, just give me mending, right? And ideally, like, enchanting would just be more interesting than one-dimensional. I'm not saying I want to get rid of mending because, quite honestly, getting new tools is dumb. I don't even remember playing the game before mending. Like, you just used the tool and it broke and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll go mining again. I legit do not even remember that. That sounds horrible. Will the top of the water also follow the slope? Yeah, there'll be bubbles down. It'll drop down a little bit, Jay. You can repair tools. You can repair unenchanted tools, right? Could you repair enchanted tools with an unenchanted version? I don't remember. And an anvil. It cost XP. Yeah, okay. How was my lunch? I had an egg sandwich for lunch. It wasn't very exciting. Same. How are we looking here? We're doing stuff. It's kind of boring now. I agree. Yeah, maybe I do need to go back and add some boulders and stuff later on. You got a couple of burritos? I want a burrito. I want to go get a burrito. I want like Chipotle or something. That sounds great. Eggs. I have egg sandwiches all the time. That's like my go-to lunch. I got the little these little eggificators. I just flip the top. I crack an egg, throw it in, crack some pepper in there, close the lid, throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Do it twice. Eggs make you fart. Congratulations, Lomax. I appreciate you sharing that. Liz, thank you for the piece of pie. Happy weekend. Want to show some love. Liz, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out today. Yeah, exactly, modern chat. That's what I do. English muffin, cut it in half. 2 eggs, microwaved, 55 seconds, done. Slice of cheese in between them and some Tabasco sauce in the nooks and crannies on the English muffin. Bam. Shove it in my face hole. Delicious. So good. Needs bacon? I mean, yeah, but that's you're upscaling there now. Eggs in the microwave is wrong. I mean, it's not as good, I agree, but it's quick, and that's all I really care about. They come out good, Liz. They come out good. What do you think you're most looking forward to when players start to play Decked Out 3? Jelly, it's the beginning. When they don't know the map. Like, it's the first time they enter the village and they're overwhelmed by how big it is, and they're just like, they're looking around and they're not sure where to go, and it's a mystery. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's exciting. Eggs can explode in the microwave. Yeah, that's why you got to get the little flippy cover thing, right? Is a second pick for sale? Renegade, I did see some talk about getting rid of Austin for the second pick and something else, and then Toronto just takes the first 2 picks. That would be hilarious. Talk about restarting over. I love the flippy cover thing. See? Yeah, without the flippy cover, your eggs are gonna explode. You're gonna be sad, panda. Now I'm hungry. Gotta have the flippy cover. I saw Grapes Plasma. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like melt? Any Ravager names yet? Nope. They're all going to be named Gravehound. I absolutely hate it too, Renegade. What are you most excited to build in Decked Out 3? Is there any particular area you're excited for? I mean, I'm terrified of building the village, but I'm also most excited about building the village because it's going to be the iconic section of the game. It's going to be the section that you're in and out of all around it. All the lore is going to be all based on the village and everything. So I really, 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 really want to do a good job on the village and just make it feel real. But I'm putting a stupid amount of pressure on myself. You know, as I do. I've come to appreciate, like, level design is the hardest single thing in Decked Out. It's harder than the redstone. Redstone, you can get it right. The level design, if you mess it up, it's just, you ruined your game. So that's why I'm terrified. You know, like, you gotta think of, like, so many little things, like, okay, Ravagers aggro players from 32 blocks away. So in my opinion, you generally don't want too many open areas where you can see more than 32 blocks because it's like, oh, I can see all these Ravagers out there and they're not a threat to me. That's no good. You want to make it so that anytime you see a Ravager, it's attacking you. Unless the players sneak, I know. But first of all, most players don't even know that. Second of all, they're probably not going to use that. But you're right. I wish sneaking was more effective. It doesn't reduce... Yeah, for those that don't know, because I'm sure there's a ton, like if you sneak, monsters will aggro you from a shorter, they will see you at a shorter distance or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's a great idea. It's just not effective enough. It needs to be, yes, it's 20%. It's like, come on. It needs to be way more than that. It should be like, it should cut their like aggro distance in half or something like that, I think. Hi, I'm still streaming. Huh. Like it would be really cool if you saw a Ravager and you could actually crouch and like kind of scoot by, like that would be fun. Are the players going to be immediately spawned in the village? There's going to be a minecart ride that takes them down to the entrance. What just got put on my head?
I feel like this one doesn't get any opportunities.
Just need a plunger on my dome? All right. Plunger it is.
There's not many plunger opportunities.
You're right. It's not where you're like, wow.
You know what I have for this situation?
I was going to say something, but I can't. What? Yeah. What do you got?
No, that's it. You know what I don't have?
Mateo, thank you for a piece of pie. You're going to do another 8-hour stream for Deck 3. Oh, 100%, yeah. I plan to, once it goes live, I plan to be streaming pretty much constantly.
Oh,
Oh, I know, Piper. It's very exciting. Sorry, you were about to say something. Were you?
me?
Yeah, you were. What? Piper says. She's totally huskying right now.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't husky off at him.
No, but when she does.
Is the Sabres game at 4 today? In an hour?
Okay. Are we watching it together?
I'm asking, is it?
Well, you're watching the Avs tonight, right?
Avs aren't.
They're playing tonight.
No, they play tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Tell your team to get it together, all right?
My team's busy playing in the snow.
All right, so we're watching the Buffalo game tonight? When's the start?
I think in an hour.
Really? All right, let's watch it. I like it.
We gotta cheer on Donor.
Yeah, 100%.
I would pay top money for that plunger hat at the next charity auction.
Top money?
Top dollar.
Top dollar. Does that mean no carball then? Oh, yeah. See, I don't know. I kind of am getting...
Oh, you need to...
I kind of feel like... Yeah, all right, all right.
Oh,
where is he?
No, but the...
All right, let's make it official.
Game is in an hour.
Yeah, he doesn't start streaming until like stupid o'clock. Yeah.
Message him.
I am. Hey, butt. Cars tonight. What time? I got a plunger on my head.
You want to see the doggo? Which one? Pepper, come here.
She doesn't dog very well.
She's a dog.
Yeah, we're gonna play some carball tonight, I think.
Okay.
Come here. Come here. She's like, I don't know. I'm nervous now.
See, Dad.
Come here, you. Whoa, there we
I don't
go.
know how to do this.
Here we go. Hi. Are you giving love? Hello. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people.
Pepper.
No? Okay.
Pepper.
Okay. she's gone.
You want a hat too?
She's like, no, but I want some food.
It's only 3 o'clock.
She doesn't care.
Do you want to say hi to the people? You're much better at saying hi to the
She
people.
knows how to dog better. Yeah. Come here, girl. Come here.
Look at this cute.
Oh, she's my princess. How you doing? Yes, you kisses. Oh, right in the snooter. There we go. See? Say hello. Oh! Hi. Are you giving hot breath?
Oh, they like that. Some good ASMR video. Hot breath right there.
Kisses. Oh, kisses. I like kisses. All right.
I could stay here.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, man down.
He yoinks my thing out.
Mm.
She stinks.
Maybe it's just you.
No, I showered.
They were on camera.
I love my puppers.
Both of them.
My puppers are the best. They do stink right now, though, so there's that. I feel like I've gone a little bit lighter on the so look at the progress we're making.
Wow.
We need a dog cam. Yeah, they don't sit still enough.
Well, they do during the daytime when they're just laying on the couch all day.
That's true.
Kaya is 5, right? We got her. No, she's 6. We got her in 2020.
She's an old lady.
Kaya's 6, and Piper is 4.
He's basically 1 year younger. Yeah. COVID dog. Yeah, 100%.
Yes, she totally was a COVID dog. We got her March of 2020, so definite COVID dog.
Yeah. Yep. Now she's like, "Ooh, I got some attention. Maybe I could get more now."
Do you need to go outside? Okay.
Yeah, woof outside. Yes. Yeah, my dogs they're my loves. My girls.
Kill command still works.
Huh?
Kill command.
We have a kill command. It's so funny. We never really train them, but our kill word is birds. If the door's open and Mrs. T just says, birds, they can be dead asleep. They wake up and they sprint out the backyard like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." They hate having birds in their yard. Hate it. It's pretty awesome. Your dogs bark at clouds? Well, you know. Each dog's got their thing, I guess. Boom, boom, out of Blackstone. My wings are gonna die. Have cats? No, I had cats for 20 years. I got a brother and a sister cat a long time ago, and they lived to be 19 and 21 years old. And they were awesome, and they were a huge part of my life, but I'm I'm a dog guy now. 100%, and always will be. Love my cats. But that's, yeah, they were around a long time. Yep, when Zed came out here, yeah. Some pets are better than humans. That's for sure, yeah. I know this. What's this Egypt music we're listening to? I know. Boom, 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 boom. What's with the dingus hat? Yeah, welcome to the channel. Sometimes you need to just put a plunger on your head, all right? You don't know when that day is. You're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, is today the day I need to put a plunger on my head? The answer is usually no. Let's not get crazy, all right? But some days you wake up and you're just like, it's plunger time. It's plunger time. And you just gotta go with the flow. Embrace the plunger. Don't care. Nobody's gonna come over here anyways. Okay, maybe I care a little bit. Okay. Me cares a bit, yeah. Is this the plunger hat? I mean, yeah, it's even got its own handle. Because, you know, there's a lot of things that need to be suctioned out. Why is bro an apple? No, I'm not an apple. I am a, let's just say I'm at the receiving end of the plunger. What do you use a plunger for? That's what I'm made out of. I think we're done. Almost, maybe, kind of, sort of. Okay. So for those that don't know, those that just joined, we're making a river through the village of Greywick. We're basically just getting started here, making deck out 3 here. This is a river, and this is just a sample, or we started off by building a sample area here. This is what it's going to look like here, all the way around, with magma and bubbles and glass panes on it, so that the Ravagers can walk across the river. But when the players fall in, they're going to be very, 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 very sad, and that's a good thing. So we're basically making this go all the way over here, ow, all the way up here, and it's gonna go. It's like gonna come out of a wall right here. So it'll just be like a waterfall that starts it there. And there'll be a waterfall. Actually, there's gonna be a little pond right here that does the same thing over here and hooks up over there. Let's go get new wings. Ah, my wings. Oh, there we go. We got ones there. I haven't repaired in quite a while. How am I so rich? What do you mean? Because I have a lot of elytra? They're not hard to get. So what do we think? I don't know who it was that said that, but yeah, maybe some little bumps here and there is a good thing, right? Right? Like, do we want to like give it a little doinkers here and there? Maybe we'll just add a little bit of extra blacksmith. Wing repair stream. I know, that sounds amazing. Add some slabs too. Yeah. Too bad I'm out of those. Ow. Yeah, this is better. Probably gonna regret this when it comes time to waterlog, but you know. Okay, good enough. Have you kept up with the donos? I don't know. Mateos, yes. Liz, yes. Waffle Snow, 20 subs. Did I thank Waffle Snow for the 20 subs? I don't even remember. Raise it up along the edges a bit. Yeah, I suppose that would be a decent thing, like a little bit of something like that. Maybe. All right. What time is it? It's 3:21. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. What am I even doing, guys? We're gonna wrap it up. Because brain's fried. Chances are I'll be playing some Rocket League tonight. That is my low-key hangout with my buddy and just chill night. I could use one. So we're gonna be playing some low-tier Rocket League tonight. I don't know when. If I had to guess, I would say in about 4 hours or so. If you enjoy that sort of thing, hang out. If not, have yourself an amazing weekend. Hang on. Can't even think with all this music. Okay. Yeah, I am going to, this is my weekend project. I'm going to get this river done. And then the video will be focusing on this inner area here, which is the market district of Grimmick. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be kind of cool. There's going to be some features in the middle and stuff like that. We made some progress. Not a tremendous amount. Not as much as I hoped. But here we are. We made some. And then, yeah, have yourself a good weekend. We'll be back on Monday. And I'm hoping there's going to be a lot more of this. Like once we get into the building mode, there's things that I can just do on stream. That's the hope at least, but we'll see. Yes. And reminder tomorrow, if you're looking for a new vanilla server to play on, guys, new server of Titancraft. I can't. This is when I should stop streaming because I can't word. Titancraft, my Patreon server, is starting a brand new season tomorrow, season 11. It is absolutely the time. The first few weeks are amazing. Great place to meet people and all that stuff. And blacksmiths. Yes, blacksmiths are there. Go to patreon.com/tangotech/ whatever it is. There's links. There it is right there on the screen. Click that if you want to join a new server. It's amazing. I will be there tomorrow hanging out, saying hello to everybody, spying on people, and doing all the things that I do. It should be fun. The lag is going to be horrendous because there's going to be about 250 people online. It's tradition, right? It's tradition. But eventually it gets better. It does get better. And that's it. Do you have to be good at Minecraft to join? No, you do not. Lag is an experience. Yeah, exactly. All right. So either I'll see you tonight playing Rocket League. I will see you on the server tomorrow, hopefully, or I'll see you Monday. Either way, I'll see you. Goodbye, guys.